Good afternoon, YouTube. DutyRon checking back in with another video. And this afternoon, we're going to talk about the Suzanne Morphew case. And I'm scratching my head on this one, guys. This one really has me confused. Guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you will get all things DutyRon when I go live. Hello, Just Believe. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. So we're coming up on 2 month anniversary of her, Suzanne Morphew, being reported missing out of Colorado, and we are hearing nothing from the Chaffee County sheriffs. It's just a bizarre investigation as far as I'm concerned, because at the end of the day, we have a missing 49-year-old woman out there, and there is no updates, no suspects, no information, nothing from any authorities. And for me, I have a really hard time with that, because if they did have a suspect and he's out there and they're looking for him, whoever that might be, I think it behooves the investigators to let the public know. And by not letting the public know who the suspect is, you have a lot of people and a lot of questions. And the questions arise from not keeping the public informed on what the updates are. Now, you have a lot of people who live in that area who are concerned. They're concerned for a lot of different reasons. They have no communication from the authorities who are doing the investigation. And B, you potentially have a suspect that's out there, a suspect that's out there on the loose. And that's not a good thing. Hello, Lisa. Good to see you. Matty Boy Sully, thanks for joining. I wanted to connect the microphone, but I didn't even have a chance to connect the microphone. So, Hampshire Hog, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Hello from Florida. So, there's so many rumors and so many things that are being put out there. So much information and misinformation. I made it a point to go on to some of the Facebook groups that are covering this case, and I was shaking my head and scratching my head. The amount of speculation and things that are being thrown out there, it just is mind-boggling and baffling to me. But I understand the reason why these speculations and all of the craziness is going on. It's because of the lack of communication. And when the public is relying on communication from unreliable sources and for people who don't really 100% know about what's going on, then that's how rumors and speculation spiral out of control. Thank you for that super chat, by the way. Let me scroll back on that. I don't want to lose the chat. Rose, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you. So that's the concern. Hi, Meglo. How are you? I'm doing good, Aaron. Thank you for joining, everybody. Hello. Just trying to stay focused on the point that I want to get across in regards to Suzanne Morphew. Now, I mean, do I feel that, Barry and her husband, Barry Morphew, and the nephew, do I think that they're, maybe being a little bit less than honest? Yeah, I do. But without concrete arrestable evidence, they can't be brought in and they can't be arrested. They can be brought in for questioning, and I do feel that they were brought in and questioned. It's just that the Chaffee County Sheriff's Office feels a need to not let anybody know what's going on, and that's where the problems come in with wild speculation. Facebook groups are like a cancer. They're like a disease. Some of these Facebook groups do more harm than good. Some of them have genuine good intentions, but at the end of the day, when you put out misinformation, that does nothing to help with an investigation. So if you're looking to help with investigators, putting out information that's not true about arrests and about potential suspects and about this and that. But again, I revert back to the investigative authority, and they have the onus is on them to put out information. And when information is not put out, like, I'm not saying they have to update people every day, but here we are now. June 10th was the last news article, the last thing I read on the 1 month anniversary. That was June 10th. We are now July 5th, 5 days away from July 10th, which will be a whole nother month. And I heard zero press release, news conference from Sheriff Spezial and the Chaffee County Sheriffs. Nothing from the CBI, nothing from the FBI, and that's where problems come into play. You know, that's where people start creating false narratives and false rumors. So good to see all my friends coming in. Hello, Annie's Pilati. Thank you for joining. Hello, Glara. You know, never a request for ransom, and never anything. Listen, I don't rely on rumors or information from third-party sources. I rely on what comes from the investigative authority, whoever's in charge of the investigation. Now, I know that the FBI was called in. I know that the Chaffee County Sheriffs are on it, and I also know that the Colorado CBI is on it. So I will only go and put out information that I hear that's confirmed from them. And I'll only speak on information that's from them. But due to the fact that there was no information from them, hi Crystal, I'm not going to speak about anything. So that's why I haven't done a live about Suzanne Morphew. I do want to continue to link the tip hotline, and I'll put that down in the description below. I did not, Travis. I don't look at that stuff. I won't look at anything that's not you know, pertaining to the case. Rumors, speculation, swirling posts that are put on Facebook or Instagram or any social media. I don't look at it. I don't look at any of that stuff. I don't know about anything that goes on other than what I'm told by the investigators, and that amounts to about a big zero at this point. There's been nothing that has been told to us by investigators. Hello, Kenny TV. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. DutyRon needs what? You need to sign you police outside. I don't know where I always put that, Meg. Maybe just hold it up behind me while I'm talking. Yeah. So anyways, it is a difficult and frustrating case. And I understand the frustration. Trust me. Guys, I would love nothing more than to have closure on this case, to bring her home, whether she's alive, or bring her home so her daughters can lay her mom to rest. That I would love nothing more than that. But unfortunately, right now we have a big goose egg. We have nothing. Kenny TV, I don't give those things out. That's something that I just have for people who I have a conversation with about my moderation, and I only have a handful of those that I give out. I don't just give them out, you know, no disrespect to anybody, but I don't hand out wrenches to some of my Patreon people. So I don't just do that randomly. But anyways, yeah, hold the lettuce. I don't need any rumors. Listen, rumors do nothing but spread false information, and we've all seen that over the course of time. You know, we've all seen the direct result of people spewing false information. It is hurtful to the family. It's hurtful to the people who are involved. You know, friends outside of the family. It's hurtful to everybody when you do things like that. And what do you get out of it? What's the reason? I'll never understand it, because I'm all about respect, and you know, at the end of the day, you know, if you're going to put a video out there, you know, make sure you have the information pretty much verified before you throw it out there. And also, I'm going to be linking the FBI's tip hotline down below in the description. If anybody out there listens to this video that has valid, pertinent information, call the tip line. If you have information, don't email me with it. I'm not going to investigate it. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to refer you to the tip hotline that is up on the Chaffee County Sheriff Department's main website. So that's all I got in regards to this. It's just a very, it's a very confusing lack of communication. That's what really gets me. Hi, Carrie. Good to see you, Chatterbox. Thank you for joining. Hello, Beth. Yeah, this whole thing is really odd, and I got to tell you, in a lot of different ways, it really it's very disheartening that not even an update. Now we're going on an additional 30 days, so it's 60 days, and June 10th, Chaffee County put out a press release on their website. I read that press release to you. There was no news conference. There was no the only news conference that I saw was the very beginning at a park, it was like in a park, and it was the sheriff, and he was giving the press conference, and that was the last I saw of anything significant. And I would have thought that they would have had something, even if they have nothing. At least update the public, the people who live in that Chaffee County district. They deserve to know what police are doing, what the investigators are doing to try to find the person who's responsible for either her missing or disappearance or her death. And they're not giving any communication, and communication is important. Now, if they have suspects that they're trailing, if they have a suspect that they're trailing, and there's very good information and they don't need the help of the public, then I understand that. And that could very well be a possibility here. But even a press conference to get out and put some ease to the general public, that I'm talking about the people who live in that general area. There's got to be women that are paranoid right now to go out because they could be worrying that there could be a murderer on the loose. So that's what I'm saying is, I find it odd and bizarre that they didn't put out even something of not major substance, but just something to ease the public's mind. If you understand what I'm saying here, put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm trying to get at here. But that's what I feel is important and imperative for them to get out information to keep the people of the community at least not to panic. So if I lived there, I wouldn't let my wife go out to the store alone if I knew that there was a woman that disappeared and there's just poof, gone. All right, so it looks like most of you guys understand what I'm trying to say here, And as a law enforcement professional, we were all about communication and letting people know about updates, whether we had any updates or whether we needed the public help, and things of that nature, Just to give you an idea, it's about 90 degrees here in New York today. Guys, if you're new and your first time watching my video, please subscribe to the channel. I think the DutyRon sign is right over here. Hit the subscribe button, hit your notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. So this way, when you get notified each time I do a video or upload, you will get notified. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all one word, DutyRon. Thank you, Gayla. I appreciate that. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all one word, DutyRon. And, we can continue the conversation through social media. So, again, that's the update for Suzanne Morphew. Thank you to everyone who is positively interacting in the chat. 90 degrees here in New York. I'm under an umbrella. I'll give you guys an idea. I had to open up this umbrella to do this live stream because the sun is really strong, and I have ceiling fan running in front of me there. Without those two things, I could never have done this live out here because the sun would be completely covering this whole area right here. Yeah, so the public is hungry for answers. Let me go back to that comment. Tickety Boo says people are hungry for answers. I guess if they don't get any, they make up their own. Tickety Boo, I could have said that any better than that. That was a very good statement. So, again, these are very, very sensitive cases. They have to be, hello from Canada, they have to be sensitive to the family. They have to be sensitive to all of the loved ones and people that are involved with this missing persons case. I don't know at what point does it turn into a murder investigation. I don't know. there's not enough information out there. So, without anything coming from law enforcement to the investigators, it's hard for you to really put at this point, it's still classified as a missing persons case. We're going into 60 days with Suzanne Morphew. 49-year-old mother of two went missing reported on May 10th. We don't know what's happening now, going close 5 days away from July 10th, and we don't know anything. So, red like wine, it is strange. Thank you to everyone who's joined here in the conversation. I greatly, greatly appreciate all the kind words that you guys leave in the comments. I do, unlike maybe some others that don't have the time. I actually don't have the time, but I make the time to watch and listen to the comments. And if I need to respond to them, I respond to the comments. I pride myself on communication with you guys. Thank you to my Patreon supporters, my channel members, my moderators, and everybody who supports me through Super Chat and the different various monetization techniques that we have here. We have the Amazon affiliate. We have watching the ads play. And I thank each and every one of you who does that for me. That's a great way of saying thanks for these videos that I put out. It does take some time and effort and equipment, and I greatly appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to let the ads roll, to interact with me on my videos, because without the interaction, the channel doesn't continue to grow. If you can consider giving this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. And I'm going to link the FBI and the Chaffee County Sheriff's tip line in the bottom. Make sure you share this video, make sure you like this video, and make sure you send it out to all of your social media so we can keep having sensible conversations about Suzanne Morphew and we don't draw any conclusions unnecessarily. If I hear anything or if I see anything in my police chat rooms, I have a lot of police chat groups that I belong to that are very professional. You have to show identification to get in there. You're not just getting in a police chat room just by saying that you're a cop. Wallace being away, thank you for that $10 super chat. Thank you for that super love. So I belong to a lot of police chat rooms where I monitor activity from Colorado and a lot of different states. I'm in one from California, New York, Atlanta, Miami, Chicago, Houston, to name a few. I'm in so many police chat rooms that I had to show my credentials to get into. Those are a chock full of really good information, and I check them on a regular basis, and there is nothing in the police chat groups on Facebook or anywhere about Suzanne Morphew. Zero. There's no information. So again, if I have something, if I hear something of significance, I will go live. You're not going to hear it first from me because I wait till the dust settles and then I do a video. So that's how I operate. So if you're looking for breaking news, I don't pride myself on running to get the word out first, because I want to get the right word out and I want to do it respectfully. So I don't really give a shit about getting it out first. I care about getting it out right. So that's what I do. Guys, a lot of love and respect from my house to yours. Appreciate each and every one of you. Nabul, Meglo, Joey Brooklyn, all the great ones here, Black Rose, Red Like Wine. I appreciate you guys. Stick with me and we will have a lot of good times together and we will get out proper information. I will talk to you soon on the next live stream. Love and respect from DutyRon. Have a good day, guys. Peace.